Hello and welcome to Metro 101, Introduction to Metropolitan Studies. My name is John Lesh and I'm the professor for this course. This brief overview will help you get started with using the Blackboard site and also helping you to better understand the expectations for the course. My contact information, simply jlesh@towson.edu. I'm very responsive. In the syllabus, I've posted office hours. During those hours, I'm very responsive to any emails that come in. Please note that on the weekends, at night, I'm less responsive. So if you do need to get in touch with me, please try to plan it for the business day. Generally between 10 a.m. and noon, I could get right back to you. Between 9:30 a.m. and 4 p.m., I'm very responsive, but in the evenings and on the weekends, I will get back to you when I can, but I can't be as responsive. The syllabus is posted and available. Please read the syllabus. I try to keep it as brief and straight to the point as possible. The expectations for the course is laid out in the syllabus, including the assignments, the value for the assignments, the readings, how to approach the course. So please take time to read the syllabus in advance of starting the course. The books that are required are listed in the syllabus. The Chen and the Clay book are both required. This is an online class, so it requires you to have a high level of independence as you cover the material. So gathering those books right away is really important. You can't wait a week or so in a 7-week class to get the books. The Blackboard site, which we'll take a look at in a minute, will have all of your grades and assignment information, so do familiarize yourself with the Blackboard site in advance of any deadline so that you're not caught last minute trying to figure out where do I post this or what exactly do I need to do. This course is broken into 3 units. Each unit is a little over 2 weeks, so if we divide 7 weeks by 3, we have a little over 2. The evaluations are as follows. Each chapter that we cover has a chapter assignment. This is a series of 20 questions. These questions are from the readings, the assigned readings, and also from the lecture slides. So as you go through, make sure you're planning ahead and giving yourself time. These are untimed assignments. The goal here is to make sure that you're exposing yourself to the information. You're understanding, you're learning the vocabulary, you're learning some of the key individuals or theorists that are covered in the chapter, but these are untimed. So I want you to do well on these, but that means just giving yourself time to read the chapter and also go through the lecture slides. So these should be the least challenging because they're comprehension and exposure based. Beginning in Unit 2, there will be a reaction essay. Now, this reaction essay is designed to connect you with a current event or a newly released report. So what the reaction essay will include is a series of course terms or ideas, about 3 or 4 ideas, and then I'll provide you with an article. And what you'll do is critically think, how do these course terms apply to this news story? How do these course terms that sometimes seem like you're learning them in absentia, how does that connect to what's going on in the world around me? So the reaction essays are a way for you to make better, deeper connections with the course in your day-to-day life. So there'll be 2 reaction essays. Again, the first one will be introduced in Unit 2. And then the most challenging part of the course requires you to really engage the material. And each unit includes a field report where you will select a topic from the Chen book and a topic from the Clay book, and you'll visit your local neighborhood, your local community, your local town or city, and you'll photograph examples of these terms, of these course ideas. And I say this is the most challenging, but it should also be the most enjoyable. It should be where you're directly connecting with the course. Students generally like this. What you need to do is make sure that you set a time when you could go out and explore. Make sure that you review your ideas so that when you enter the community, you know what you're looking for. And the field reports really bring together a lot of the ideas. Metro Studies is an interdisciplinary subject, and I know most of you are coming from many different backgrounds. So the field report allows you to really be creative and view Metro Studies in your community through your own lens. It doesn't require you to be a Metro Studies major. It just requires you to understand the terms, the concepts that we're covering in the class, and how to apply those in your day-to-day life. So again, this is creative, it's individual, it's personal, and hopefully it's one of the more enjoyable aspects of the course. We're going to shift gears here and take a look at the Blackboard site. Everything you need to know is in the course contents section of Blackboard. Any email I send out will be through Blackboard, so I'll make sure that the email is posted here. Some of the emails will be posted for several days. If it's a little more time sensitive, it might only be a couple days. But if you miss your email, it will be posted here. Right now I'm in my view just so I could see a little more content, but all of the content will be available to you in advance of any deadline. So getting started, I have a paper here that'll also help frame some of the ideas that I'm going over in this video. The syllabus, again, make sure you're familiar with the syllabus, make sure you read through it, make sure you look at the course calendar at the end. The lecture slides will be available here, and Unit 1, click on here, these will be available. The Unit 2 lectures and the Unit 2 chapter assignments will be available on the first day of Unit 2. So while you can work ahead within the unit, we do have breaks. So Unit 1, we'll close that, we'll open Unit 2, close that, open Unit 3. And we'll go back here to course content. And it's pretty straightforward. Lectures, chapter assignments, and field reports. Take a peek in here at one of these chapter assignments. Again, Unit 1. These will be open during Unit 1. The first assignment is a syllabus assignment, simply 10 questions, making sure you're going through the syllabus. You should all do well on that. And here's Chapter 1. As you can see, this assignment covers Chen Chapter 1, Clay Introduction, and the lecture slides. Again, these are untimed, so you don't need to worry about beating a deadline. The only deadline you have is 9 p.m. on the due date. And you can see here the different questions asked. And these questions are directly from the readings or directly from the lecture. And the lecture, the goal of the lecture is to pull out some of the key points. So all you'll do is check the box, hit Save Answer, and then when you complete all of your questions, you'll hit Save and Submit. Make sure that you're planning ahead and you're meeting the different deadlines that are listed on the syllabus. You won't be able to go into a chapter assignment after the due date, so if you don't plan ahead, if you don't get it done, you will get a 0 on that assignment. A single chapter assignment won't make or break your grade by any means, but if you start to fall behind and you don't complete all your chapter assignments, that will start to add up. And the last one is right here, and it's our field reports. Field reports, we have the instructions. I'll post some ideas during the week, some ideas that you could use to approach your first field report. The citation requirements are here. We are using author date in text citations, so make sure you're using the right form. Photo captioning. So this is a photo essay, so I want to make sure that these photos are properly captioned and they support your writing. These photos have to be your photos. If you borrow photos, if you claim photos that aren't yours, then you will get a 0 on the assignment. So this is an active learning assignment. You take photos, you do the research, you bring those together, you have a nice document, a field report, where you detail what you uncovered and you use that photo support. And then I have a rubric right here. So if you have questions about the Blackboard site, please contact me. I think you'll find it's pretty straightforward, but again, it's a new site. You've likely used Blackboard for several or even dozens of courses, so if you do have questions, please reach out. Students always ask me, how do I do well in this course? And this course, like anything else you do, any other obligation you have, treat it like a job. You need to show up. You need to do your best. You want this to be a good reflection of you. So as you're budgeting your time, you're looking at about 16 hours a week. So this is like a small part-time job. Make sure as you read through the deadlines on the syllabus that you know when assignments are due. With a 7-week class, it could be less forgiving if you fall behind. So don't plan on catching up. Don't plan on missing assignments and looking for extra credit. Stay on track from day one. And if you have questions, please ask. Again, I know we're operating on different schedules many times, but I am responsive. I can't get back to you overnight, But if you have questions, ask. Be proactive. A lot of the information that you're seeking is listed in assignment instructions or in the syllabus. But if you're not sure, if you want to discuss ideas, please ask. I'm happy to help. And as you go through the material, make it relevant. And I think you'll find that's the case with the field reports. But with this course or any course, you don't want to just go through and try to memorize information for an exam or an assignment. Make sure that you're making the content relevant for you. And it's an interdisciplinary course. It's looking at metro areas, something that we're all at least somewhat familiar with. Some of us are very familiar with. So make sure that this information is relevant to you. It matters to you. Engage it. And it should go without saying, but I'll say it, do your best. Make sure the work that you do, that you put your name on, you're proud of. Make sure it's university level work, it meets my expectations, and again, it's a reflection of what you want your work to look like, how you want to be recognized. So I'll leave off here. Again, contact me with any questions. Do your best and make sure that you're managing your time. You're paying attention to details and that you're taking responsibility for meeting deadlines, guiding yourself through this course. And that personal responsibility also requires asking. If you're not sure, if you want to discuss ideas, please let me know. I'm here to help. I am available via email. If you live on or near Towson during this term, I can meet with you on campus. Don't fall behind. Stay on track and be in touch when you need something. Good luck, and I will be in touch soon.